Good afternoon, guys. It is March 27th, 2023. On this video here, I want to talk about the importance of maintenance on your vacuum cleaner. Now, this is something that really drives me crazy. Now, I will say that I understand that you don't know what you don't know, and some people just don't know. But some people really just don't care, or they don't want to do maintenance. And I'm here to tell you that you have to. If you want your machine to last you, you have to maintain it. Absolutely have to. I don't care what kind of machine it is. I don't care if it's a bagged machine. I don't care if it's a bagless machine. I don't care what it is. You have to maintain it. So, get down here on the floor. Let's see if I can get here to show you a few things on what to maintain. Now, first of all, when does maintenance start? Maintenance starts from the very beginning. Don't wait for your machine to get dirty or clogged up to start maintaining it. Maintenance starts by taking care of your machine from day one. Now, first of all, at least once a week or so, open it up and check the bag. Feel how full it is. When it gets to whatever they say is the maximum full line, change it. And always have extra bags on hand. If you use up the last bag that you have and you just put in a new bag, reorder bags. Don't wait until it's full and, I gotta go out and get more bags. Pay attention. Keep up on that stuff. The other thing is, make sure that you check your filters and make sure that they're clean and free of debris and everything like that. Now, when you have a vacuum cleaner, now this is an example of a $60 vacuum cleaner. Now, I will say that, cheap vacuums like this aren't always going to be the best, but this is an example of it doesn't matter what your vacuum cleaner costs. It doesn't matter what type of machine it is. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. That is key to making these things last. Now, I will say that there are some vacuum cleaners that are just crap and that just do not hold up or do not last. But, sometimes it's just consumer ignorance. And you have got to stay on top of keeping these things clean. First of all, don't abuse your vacuum cleaners. Don't be sucking up large debris that is too large to be fitting into the hose ends and things like that. And just keep your machine clean and maintained. You know, it's just that simple. And if you have, low suction or airflow, check for clogs. Push a broom handle through the hose and, make sure that it's clear. Because, that's part of maintenance. It's making sure that you keep everything cleaned out and clear, and avoiding picking up large debris that would clog it in the first place. And a lot of vacuum cleaners now, the hose comes off by literally just twisting it. So there's really not an excuse not to do that. It is that simple. You just turn it, pull it off, turn it again. There's no excuse. Because I know I might ruffle some feathers, and I'm not trying to, but I'm trying to just get some of my pet peeves out, because I constantly hear that people are like, oh, well, it just quit working, so I have to buy a new one. And that drives me crazy, because 99% of the time, it is fixable. And it's so simple. It's like beyond simple. And, I especially see it with bagless vacuum cleaners. And people think they're saving time and they're saving money with bagless vacuum cleaners. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're really not. I mean, when it comes to, especially for the average consumer, because yes, you don't have to change bags, but you have to clean out and change filters. And then you have to clean out the canister, and then you have to clean out other crevices and stuff, and if you're willing to do that, that's fine. But you just have to understand that that's what a bagless vacuum cleaner requires. And that is totally fine if you are totally okay with that. But just understand that you have to maintain it. Bagless vacuum cleaners aren't just take off the canister and dump out the dirt. They're just not. You have to clean them out at least once a month. Most of them you do. So, whereas with bagged vacuum cleaners, it's pretty much foolproof. You just take off the door, you pull the bag off, you throw it away, get a new bag, and you push it on. Very simple. And people say that this is inconvenient. There is nothing inconvenient about this. Nothing. And when it comes to bags, excuse me, people say that, oh, they cost more money and they're more maintenance heavy and they're a lot more work. what I just showed you there, you cannot tell me that that is more work, because what I just did there, I can do it again. Pull it off, pull the bag out, and then you have to work the sides a little bit, pull it out, throw it away, have a new bag, push it on, and then close it up. That literally took me 30 seconds. It doesn't take you that much to maintain these. And most of the time, you're spending more time cleaning out a bagless vacuum cleaner than you are to just pull a bag off, throw it away, put a new one in, close the cover, and you are done. I mean, seriously. And again, I'm not saying that bagless vacuum cleaners are wrong. I'm not saying that there's, like, that you're wrong for buying one. I'm just trying to let people know, you're really not saving any time. If you're willing to spend the time to keep it maintained and cleaned out, then that's fine. But you just need to understand that you have to do that. You have to. It's not an option. I mean, if you want your vacuum cleaner to run and you want it to last, that's what you have to do. There's always going to be some kind of maintenance involved with vacuum cleaners. Period. That's just the way it is. So, maintain it. Maintenance starts from day one. It doesn't start, like, when it starts to, like, not work so well, or when it starts to, get clogged or get dirty or anything. No, it starts now. The other thing is the brush roller. Now, this is one area that a lot of people really do not pay attention to. And it's so incredibly important. And also, the belt, which is located in here. Now, I don't have a screwdriver with me, otherwise I'd pull this off and show you, but there's this belt here, in here. So many people have absolutely no idea that you're supposed to change belts. And to me, that just blows my mind. I mean, because you want to know what vacuum cleaners used to be? Everybody was supposed to change belts back then. And a lot of people nowadays tend to think that, well, if you have to change a belt, then you have a bad vacuum cleaner because you're never supposed to change belts. On most vacuum cleaners, that's totally false. Belts have a lifespan. They wear out. They stretch out. Do we not put new tires on our car because the rubber wears out or they get worn down? This is the exact same principle. And a belt is no more than $2. I mean, I swear, this is like basic. And then, a pack of bags? If you go for, just the standard 3-pack of bags, For most vacuum cleaners, make sure you get the right ones for your vacuum cleaner. If you have a vacuum cleaner like this, that's bagged, a Bissell Power Force bagged vacuum cleaner, this takes Bissell style 1 and 7 bags. So just so you know about that. And you can get like a 3-pack of like the Arm & Hammer bags for like $5 at Walmart. You know. And you know, you've got to continue to maintain these. And so, and you know what? A pack of bags for most households will last you 6 months, maybe even a year, depending upon your household. But most of the time, you only have to change the bag like once a month, once every 2 months, and that's it. There's nothing to it. So, and one more thing before I go. The brush. Do not let hair accumulate on your brush. That is the worst thing you can do. And a lot of people complain like, oh, you have to constantly clean it out. Honestly, I mean, this is what you have to do. You have to maintain your machines. Like I've said, you have to maintain them. This brush is a maintenance item. Pull hair out of it. The more hair you keep out of this machine and off of this brush, the longer it's going to last. And the better it's going to clean. Every time I use most of my vacuum cleaners that do wrap hair, every single time, once I've gone through the whole house, yeah, like, if I vacuum every day with the machine, I do it every single time. No ifs, ands, or buts. I turn it over, and I clean out the hair. I clean it out every single time. Think about it. Your vacuum cleaner is going to last you much longer. The more you keep it clean, the more you keep out of it, because hair building up on this brush will indeed damage it eventually. And you know, if you do need, you know, if these brushes do wear out, you can get a whole new brush assembly for it for like 10 to 20 bucks. Pop it in and you're good. Now, the moral to this whole video is a lot of people complain about maintenance. Let me ask you this. When has anything ever lasted you a long time and served you very well and been a return on investment that you haven't had to maintain? Like, seriously. I do not understand that. You know, everything requires maintenance. You know, we take our car in to get an oil change, to get new tires, new spark plugs, you know. Your vacuum cleaner requires maintenance in the same way. And honestly, vacuum cleaner maintenance a lot more simple than car maintenance. And you know, if you do it yourself, I mean, most of the time you don't even need tools to do things. And sometimes you just need a Phillips head screwdriver to pop off that bottom plate, take that belt, change it, and you're good to go. A lot of people complain that vacuum cleaners don't last, and some of them just flat out do not last. That is true. But if you take care of it, it'll take care of you. If you maintain it, if you keep it clean, if you don't neglect it and abuse it, it'll take care of you. It will last. You know, you can easily get 10 years out of a vacuum cleaner if you take care of it and you maintain it. As long as it's a decent machine, you can get 10 years out of a vacuum cleaner. You really can. And it's not that much work to do so. So, anyway, that about does it for this video. I just wanted to mention that because, you know, this is a complaint that I hear all the time. Like, oh, you just need a new vacuum cleaner because it's not working anymore. You know, most of the time it's super easy fixes. It's ridiculous. And this is something that I want to say is our generation of Americans, I think we're so used to being able to go out and buy something new all the time that we don't even think about maintaining anything. We don't even think about taking care of what we have because it's so easy just to go out and buy a new machine. And, you know, back, you know, in the Depression days and in, you know, World War II and those times, people didn't just have money or resources to just go throw stuff away and get a new one. You know, and I want you to think about this. And I'm not trying to sound weird or scare people, but what if we actually had another time like that, where we couldn't afford to just go out and buy something new just because something broke? You know, or what if you know, are on a low income, or you're a single mom who, you know, is trying to continue to take care of your kids and everything, and you can't afford to go out and replace everything. I mean, I want you to just kind of think and just try your best to not be so quick to just throw stuff away, because we throw so much away in the United States. It's crazy. I mean, things that people in other countries would be thrilled to have, even if it's like a mess. So I just want, people to kind of think about that. And yeah. So, in conclusion, take care of your machines. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. And it's not hard either. It probably takes 5 minutes just to check it, make sure it's clean, make sure hair is cleared out, make sure that things are in good shape, and you're good to go. And you won't have to worry about your vacuum cleaner breaking or not working well. If you stay on top of maintenance and you take care of it, it will take care of you. It will continue to work very, very well if you stay on top of the maintenance. So anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.